Hey guys, what's up? Eric here with MajorLeagueTrading.com, and in tonight's YouTube video, I want to talk about the S&Ps and a couple trades I took today, and just really break down a simple strategy that I call a divergence strategy, and show you guys some more information on that. So, coming into today, the two levels I wanted to really watch was 23.63 and a quarter. And then 23.47 and a quarter. And you can see we came down and traded this level here at about 10:10 in the morning. Now, what the divergence strategy is, you can see I have the code loaded up on my screen here, the MLT divergence, which is going to be the green and red arrows on my chart. And basically what the divergence is when one market's making new lows or new highs on the day, and another market is not. So you'll notice at 10:10 here, the S&Ps, NASDAQ, and Dow are all pushing into new lows of the day, getting signals here, while the Russell is actually holding those morning lows. This bottom left chart here is the Russell. Russell's holding those morning lows. So the combination of the level that I had plus the divergence is what led me to take some long positions here. And we can take a look at those and see how they ended up. But these are the positions. So $388 in profit on the day for the S&Ps. IWM, I'm holding 25 calls, $533 in profit there. Traded some NASDAQ, $11 in profit there. The SPY, 234 calls, sitting on 20 of those. Up $1,142 on that, and then $6 on the Russell futures. Now, today's move pretty much had my P&L kind of all over the place. The rally from this morning here up to about 23.55s. I had $2,300 in open P&Ls. This pullback here to the low towards 50.50s. The lowest I saw it go was about minus $300 or $400. So I had taken a $2,300 winner and not taking any profits on it. The Russell sold off, really hard during this time. If we look at this chart here, you can see the Russell sold off fairly well, and that's what kind of led to the majority of the losses there. So I was down on the day, and then was able to kind of stick with the position. Take some profits on some other things, the S&P futures that I had on, and able to hold through some of the other positions and come out on the day with $2,080 in profit. So all in all, using just the level-to-level trading and then the divergence strategy that I showed you guys. So anyways, that's what I've got for this video. Feel free to give it a thumbs up if you learned something new. Subscribe if you like the content. Or click the link in the description below, and we'll send you guys tons of more good stuff just like this. So anyways, that's what I got for today. Looking forward to tomorrow's trade. You can see S&Ps are up a couple points here in the after hours, and I've got long positions on, so that makes me happy. Anyways, take care, guys. Alright, what's up, guys? So did the video yesterday showing you guys some of the trades that I had on, and I just wanted to follow through and actually recap what it is that I'm now doing with those trades that I held over. So if I pull this over here into the window, this would be the 135 calls that I held over in the IWM from yesterday, and then the 234 calls in the SPY. So all in all, good for $3,470 on the day. So pretty decent day there. And the last trade that pull over the broker commissions and all this stuff too here. So okay, a little technical difficulties there. Anyways, the last trade that I got out of this morning with those was right here at 9:50 this morning. So all in all, worked about 20 minutes this morning with holding those trades from the overnight session. So pretty good day from that respect, so I can't complain. But anyways, the kind of thing that I was watching for this morning which, keeping with yesterday, 23.63 quarters and then 23.77 quarters. And what I noticed this morning is kind of as we came up, pushed through this 23.63 quarters and started pushing higher, what started to change was my risk to reward here. So 23.77 was about 6 to 7 points away. 23.63 was about 6 to 7 points away. So my risk to reward from down here at my entry, which had a nice 30-point target essentially, had slowly started to shift and change to a 1-to-1, and then if we had gone any higher, potentially a little bit lower than a 1-to-1, right? So there's no real reason to risk 10 points just to try and eke out those extra 2 points. So kind of stepped ahead of those levels a little bit and went ahead and scaled out of those positions. So all in all, a little over $5,500 on essentially those trades from yesterday and today, and no complaints from me. So markets here looking like they want to take a nosedive here. FOMC came out today 2 o'clock, and I guess kind of pushed us a little bit lower there. Initial move was a little bit higher, looks like, but ultimately we started breaking these levels, and that's why I don't like to be what we call a dick for a tick here. So was more than happy with the trade and the way it worked out, and now just being patient and waiting for the next setup. So anyways, that's going to wrap up the video. Comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next video.